It's Update Monday! It's Update Monday. What's going on with y'all, big dog? And it is an amazing Monday. I hope that your Monday is going phenomenal. And if it isn't, don't let what happened at the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day. And speaking of days, it has been exactly 10 months and 1 week of kicking rheumatoid arthritis' ass. Now, every week does present its new challenge, and because allergies have been completely kicking my ass, that is one thing I can't beat all the time. I've been feeling really under the weather, and therefore I let my appearance fall under the weather. And it's really funny that I say that, because there are people that say appearances don't mean anything, but listen to me. If you look good, you smell good, you'll feel good, and you'll do good. Seriously, taking care of yourself and doing those extra things, going out of your way to make sure you look fresh is amazing. And that's why we got this lineup. You like it, right? So the one thing I want you to focus on for this Update Monday is to do a little bit more to make yourself feel good. Maybe it's that extra long bath that make you fresh. Maybe it's getting a fresh new haircut, whatever it is. Look good, smell good, feel good. And I know to smell good is hard for you guys, some of you, but please smell good. One thing that is looking good is this changing meta. Not only does Structure Deck Albaz flip the entire meta that we were just playing on its head, we also get Ghosts from the Past 2, which is looking really solid as a set. Some strategies in here that can also completely change the meta. So today we're going to be going over how the meta can change post Ghosts from the Past 2. Let's go ahead and jump on in. So in case you didn't know, yes, the meta is moving away slightly from those $500 engines. There's the Adventure engine that requires you to give up your normal summon monster effect, but in return gives you a free disruption in Wandering Griffin Rider. But if you don't want to go that route, you can easily make a PREDAPLANT VERTE ANACONDA, which will make a Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Regardless of how you do it, most strategies that are in a competitive circuit used to play both of these engines inside of their deck because they were so easy to get into and didn't necessarily have a huge drawback. But now some of the top decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are going to start needing their normal summon. On top of that, there's actually a strategy that is a natural counter to both the Adventure engine as well as Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Despia is easily one of the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now because of how meta warping the strategy can be. Not only does it make cards like Nibiru the Primal Being and Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit completely useless inside of the format because you're not gonna catch this deck lacking for any of those cards. It also makes both the Faithful Adventure engine and Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer completely useless against this deck. The Despia strategy has access to a fusion monster named Masquerade the Blazing Dragon, which forces the opposing player to pay 600 life points per card activation. If you get lucky on the Adventure token package, you have to pay 4,800 life points just to get rid of one Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. There's still another one on the field. Seriously, do the math in your head. Think about the activations. 12, 24, 36, 48, 4,800. Then you gotta pay 600 afterward? Yes, hello. I would like to get a refund on my Adventure token package. Why, you may ask? Because I didn't know Despias would fuck me out of my life points. Another thing that makes Despia meta altering is the interaction with Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Any Despia monster plus super polymerization can not only out the Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer, meaning it won't come back to the side of the field, it also can summon Masquerade the Blazing Dragon or a Despian QUAERITIS, another fusion monster that you'll have to deal with. It can also summon Starving Venom and PREDAPLANT Dragostapelia too, so yeah, that is another situation. And if you wanted to make the situation worse, if you just so happen to use Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer and not destroyed the Phoenix Enforcer, well, you just turned their Fallen Albaz brick card in their hand into a free Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon. That's something you do not want to do. Despia is a strategy that is so meta altering, it can actually take out some of the top strategies in Yu-Gi-Oh! And cycle in a new. A strategy that I'm genuinely seeing as super competitive inside of this format, especially with the lack of Nibiru, is Agents. Now, Agents do get support from Ghosts from the Past 2, and boy, I'm telling you, it's everything they needed. Seriously, if you can make Sanctuary in the Sky a playable card, you doing something right. Because of Nibiru being played less and your normal summoning meaning more, I genuinely think that agents are a strategy that will take the leap that it needs post Ghost from the Past 2. Reason being is because monsters like Master Flare Hyperion from the new set allow you to copy agent monsters or monsters that list Sanctuary in the Sky from your deck, hand, or extra deck. This is huge for being able to power out Mystic Shine Balls, which give you some genuine Link plays. Link plays like being able to easily make Baron de Fleur, free negation to your side of the field as well as a summon from the extra deck, but still being able to knock off some of the most important cards inside of the DESPIAN strategy like Super Polymerization and Branded in red, simply by being able to summon an ARCHLORD KRISTYA to your side of the field and completely cancel out special summons. Agents also have one of the best hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! On their side. Cypher Gear Gamma, step aside for the second, as Herald of Orange Light allows you to negate the activation and destroy a card regardless of how many monsters you have on your side of the field. This card can be used offensively to be able to negate your opponent's most critical plays, or defensively, stopping your opponent's hand trap from stopping you from making your play. And if there's a strategy that I can now say I completely hate, I'm literally on the dark side with King Kali. Yes, Peasant Kali. Good, good. Let the hate flow through you. Yes. But for where Floowandereeze fails, it definitely makes up for being able to stop some of the other top contenders inside of the meta. The biggest problem for a lot of strategies going against Floowandereeze is Dimensional Shifter. This card is a complete FTK against almost every single strategy not named Despia. Ironically enough, Despia can actually side Dimensional Shifter, so Floowandereeze players are gonna have to get a little more creative. And if you're a good Floowandereeze player, you probably did. That card just so happened to be Floowandereeze and the Unexplored Winds. This card allows you to tribute your opponent's cards on the field. Cards. It can tribute spells and traps? When did this become True Draco? Not only that, Unexplored Winds allows you to shuffle Dead Winged Beast back into your deck to potentially draw a hand trap, to potentially draw a Harpie's Featherstorm, because that card's phenomenal. I don't hate this deck. No, not one bit. Nope. Not me hating it at all. No, I'm just looking out, just watching the stuff. I don't hate the deck. I'm just, not hating it. I hate the deck! Floowandereeze is a genuine contender inside of the format, and thanks to Ghost from the Past 2, getting Rise of the Mega Monarch as an Ultra Rare reprint will help Floowandereeze players on but God, it's genuinely a budget deck now, is it? Yo, Don Kali! I'ma use this. I'ma go duck hunting. Hold on, Brainwash Kali. I'ma let you finish. The last strategy. I have to say, I had to crack the code on this strategy. I was talking about it just recently because Ghost from the Past 2 actually comes out on a Friday. But if you are an OTS store, you get it a little bit early. What does that mean? Well, code is talking to you. What does that mean? T is for Thursday, but it can also be for Tuesday. C is for Thursday. That's what the Crips call it. That means that Code Talkers are the best deck. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Conspiracy Kali is right. Code Talkers may actually have a serious spot inside of this new meta. The reason being is because if you're playing combo Code Talkers, you can give your opponent a Nightmare Corruptor Ibly. This card says that your opponent cannot special summon unless they link summon. Hold on, no. I'm gonna let you think about it. You're not gonna be able to link summon. The combo version of Code Talker does something called an extra link, a U-link. It will place monsters in both extra monster zones, meaning that you won't be able to link summon. It also uses Nightmare Corruptor Ibly before its 5th summon, so just in case you thought you'd be able to Nibiru this, nah. Imperm? Nah. Lightning Storm? Forget about it. The new cards that are coming out of Ghost from the Past 2 that will help combo Code Talker will go to Proxy, allowing them to get their extra deck monsters back into, their extra deck gives them additional resources to be able to play the game. There's also Code Exporter, allowing them to recur Cyberse monsters to their hand. This actually gives them a lot on the crackback, being able to build their boards even after they're broken. But there's also another version of Code Talker that is coming out even stronger than before. The control version of Code Talker that uses DECODE Talker HEATSOUL is amazing. Now I have to separate the two because I don't think that the combo version can use Decode Talker HEATSOUL as effectively, but this particular version plays a ton of hand traps, a ton of traps, searches and uses side net conflict very well. You can actually picture this deck like Eldritch, except its ongoing combo can be used from the hand, and it can draw cards every turn. Now, both of these versions of Code Talker seem to be insane. Actually, they seem to be too insane. Way too insane for normal intellect to be able to understand, which is why I need you to post down below in the comment section which version do you think is better. Also, what decks do you think will be changing the meta? Because I gotta say, the tinfoil may be on too tight for me to understand some things. I may need your help. But if you want to see more Conspiracy Cali or more of the other personas, I don't really trust them, go ahead and check out these videos as they're pretty awesome. I'm not crazy, there's also Master Duel Cali right there too. Check that out.